mio! Che bello, San Marco! The Pope is dead! White smoke! They've elected the new Pope!
Hello. We are gathered all here today for the new album review of Ghost-Skeleta. I am your host, Papa Rico Suave, and I'm here to talk about this amazing new album by the new Papa and also the Nameless Ghouls. So if you do not know Ghost, I don't know where you've been. They've been around more than 10 years now, getting their music to the masses. And on this new album, Skeleta, they bring 10 new tracks that are full of 80s glare, amazing guitar work, and of course, a little bit of blasphemy. So let's go track by track to talk about this new album by Ghost. So the album starts with a song called Peace Field. And this is a it starts with a great, beautiful choir. And they sing their heart out in this song. And you feel like you are ready to feel a religious experience listening to this song. It has very epic choruses on this song. And of course, that 80s style is back that they had on their last album, Impera. This was the last single that they put out before the album release. This came out just, I think, one day before Skeleta was unleashed into the world. So the second track on the album is Lacrima, which is another word for lagrima or tear. And this was the second single that they put out. And this starts with some great 80s like type of flare theme, some great guitar work, some evil riffing to this song Lacrima. And the song is all about that he's not going to be crying over someone like you. And I got reminded of that bitch that took my virginity. And then I swore women off forever. And I became a man of the cloth. And celibacy became my passion. So that song reminds me of the vow I took to say no to sex and yes to a higher purpose. So Lacrima, like I said, it's got that great guitar work to it, very evil and sinister. And he's also talking about a vampire, like he's comparing that woman to a vampire who wants to suck your blood. Maybe you divorced and she's taking all your money. You never know. So great track. The third track is the first single that they released from this album. It's called Satanized. And no, it's not about a hand sanitizer. It's really a very catchy song, very catchy chorus. And I can tell why they use this as the first track. And there's a line in the track that says, there is something inside me, and they don't know if there is a cure. So again, the writing on this track is amazing. Great track, great single. The fourth track on this album is called Guiding Lights. And this is a very 80s synth start, very power ballady about, being guided to the light by something evil. It's a very good track as well. The album keeps moving with track number 5, De Profundis Borealis. that is one of the standout tracks on this here record. I really love the evil riffing that is on this track. It has a great piano to start because piano can be metal too. And once that piano hits and you get the guitar work, you are in for a treat with the Profundos Borealis. The track number 6, Cenotaph, it's a track that at first it didn't click with me, but on repeat listens it did. So this starts with a more like a snare type of drum and some 80s sounding synth again. But it has some great riffing. And one of the best solos on the album is on this track. It's like in the middle of the song, and it gives it an extra thing, like a higher purpose to the song, if you will. Yes, great track. It was a grower for me, but once it grew in me, it never let go. So there's still 4 tracks to the Skeleta album. Track number 7 is called Misilia Amori, and this one has a little bit of cheese thrown into the track. So the track, it's kind of like 80s sounding again, but it has like some mentions of love. So the singer is saying about throwing love rockets at you. Yeah, sexual harassment could be part of that, but yeah. So he's throwing love rockets at you and see those rockets stick the landing. And there's a part on the track where he say, show me yours and I'll show you mine. I see what you did there. So it's cheesy, but it's a fun type of cheese. So after that track number 8 is Marks of the Evil One. And this one is very sinister, but again, they're able to put that pop sensibilities into this track that make it stand out. So this track has, again, there's more 80s vibes to it. And it's a little bit of dancey vibe. Think of Dance Macabre, but a little bit less dancey. And it has a great guitar solo in the middle of the track that is very tasty. The guitar work on this record, it's top notch. It's a great guitar-driven type of album. So after that track, we have 2 tracks before the album comes to an end. So the 2 tracks that are left, we have Umbra, which is Italian for shadow. And this song is all about like that like something's lurking in the shadow. And it brings a great instrument called the cowbell.
Sounding great, but I could have used a little more cowbell.
The cowbell is used on this track in a way that enhances it. Why is there no more cowbell in metal or rock now? I do not understand. The cowbell is a very underrated instrument. But the track goes hard in the middle of the track. Great guitar work, and it's a banger of a song. Maybe one of the best on the record yet. So the album ends with the song Excelsis. And this is a more power ballad type of track. It's about letting people go and knowing that sometime you will die. But I was a little bit confused by this song because there's a part where the singer starts saying Excel, Excel, Excel. And I'm like, are you trying to teach me Microsoft Teams Excel? Because I hate Excel. I hate doing graph. I hate doing pivot tables. Let this track not be about Excel. But thankfully, it's not about Excel. It's about, coming to terms that everyone in your life will leave you. And sometimes they take your money. So this is the grand finale to this album. So Skeleta by Ghost is another superb album by the band. They took what they did with Impera and I think they perfected it. Right now, this is one of the candidates for top album of the year in my wholesome Papa Rico Suave opinion. So I want to know, what do you think about Skeleta by Ghost? Do you think it's their best album? Or are you like, no, this album sucks? So I'm here with my trusty thingy right here. And this is the part in the video where I tell you, oh, click right here. There's an interview I did with Tobias Forge. But guess what? I am not Rolling Stone. I am not Metal Injection. I am not NME. So Tobias Forge did not give me a fucking interview. So I'll just put a video of another album review that the Shield dude did here for Ghost. But Tobias Forge, Papi, if you are watching this, give me an interview. Let me ask you questions that no one has dared ask of you before. It will be the best interview, not only for you, but for me, because it will give me new subscribers. Yes. So, Couchers, I want to know, what did you think of Ghost-Skeleta? Did you enjoy it? Comment down below. What are your favorite tracks from this record? And let me know. And if you like these videos, give me a like, subscribe, and share this with other people so I can get more people on the couch. So until next time, this is Papa Rico Suave, and I'll see you right here on the couch. Thank you and goodbye.